Welcome to the Kachmann Wellness Post. This, I think, you'll find interesting, maybe a little stressing, but also it's about a new book that just came out, which I wrote. It's about a problem, but the other half of the book is also about the answer. In my post after this, I'll discuss the answer a little bit. And the name of the book really is, I'll hold it up for you, Harming and Killing Our Children. I mean, you say that's a brutal title. Well, unfortunately, it has been the truth, and it is the truth. And I will review a little bit, and I'd like you to read it, because if this doesn't apply to you, well, it will apply to somebody that you know. You can help educate them. And what I'm reviewing here really, and I'll review the contents a little bit too. Now remember, the second half of this book has the answer, okay? The things you could do to help other people or yourself if indeed you've been doing this. And so the first one I'd like to bring up is, the government supports it, and we give our children cow's milk. But I'll tell you, a few years ago I wrote a book. I read a book by Joe Keon, a book called Whitewash, Joe Keon. I want you to read the book to confirm what I'm saying. I've read it many times, and what it's really saying is that cow's milk is meant for baby cows, not for us. There are so many allergens in it. Many of us are lactose intolerant. The protein in it causes cancer. But that's all of that I think I bring up now, but I want you to take a look at that. The next one is our children chapter is our children are going to pot. Yeah, I hear more and more that about 30–40% of the college students are smoking marijuana. Yeah, this will have tremendous effects on their health and their future and their job. In the high school level, maybe 23% are now smoking marijuana. I've viewed a lot of this literature, and I'm writing a book at the moment, Indiana's Path to Marijuana. That'll probably be out in about 6 weeks or so, because it causes a lot of health problems, and you can read about that. Harming and killing our children with fast food. Yeah, we're giving kids too much sugar. Sugar is a booger and the hooker, okay? So you have so many overweight children, and many of them develop diabetes at a young age. Many are dying 20 years younger. The last 30 years based on disability because of these sugary foods, this fast food that's been stripped of the fibers, and we are changing the biome in our gut, which carries our health. You can look at YouTube, find out my YouTube 1-hour lecture on your biome. Those guys that live within you, and sugar does that. And we need to give children mother's milk. Normally most Americans don't even breastfeed their child. They need to do it a year or two. Then you'll have the best brain for your child. And then I speak about NAS, neonatal abstinence syndrome, opioid epidemic. Many children are born addicted to narcotics the mother was taking, and changes the genetic structure of the child before and during the time they're in the uterus. Yeah, and the children, many of them will be ill throughout their lives. Some develop cancers at an early age. Another one is fetal alcohol syndrome, FAS, where we're frying our kids' brains while they're still before conception even, and then while they're in the uterus, and they're born already addicted to alcohol. Yeah, they have to be detoxed, just like with the opioids epidemic in infancy. Then we have SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome. I discussed that, so you know about it, so you can help prevent it. and that children were putting one of television screens and texting them, and their brains, they become addicted to the technology. Yeah, we're addicting our children to the technology. They're in a different world. They're developing an unrealistic world by texting and walking across the street in front of cars. I've seen it. They've walked in front of me, for example. And another one is to have a gun in the home. I'm not making a statement here that you should, that I'm against owning a gun. No, I accept that, okay? But that you have it in the home, it's not properly stored, that the people that are near them haven't had proper education about the gun, maybe even the owner. Maybe the owner drinks or smokes pot. If there's a gun in the home, a child is 4 times more likely to die from a gun in the home than a gun from the outside. Yeah, I checked the statistics. So like I said, I'm not against owning a gun. The darn trouble is, and I wrote a great chapter on that in this book, explaining how to store it, what are the dangerous things are, how to avoid something happening if you feel like you need a gun in the home. Only 30% of the people have a gun in the home. And the other way to protect yourself if you feel that's necessary, but some people need it. I mean, so I accept that. It's not an anti-gun statement. It's how to have gun safety in your home. I have a great chapter on that. And I have multiple other chapters there. And I'd like you to read this book. Again, harming and killing our children. It's realistic. And even the best of families, it has information for you and information you might tell your neighbors about or relatives. We all can gain from this information. It'll be in Amazon within about 10 days. Thanks so much for watching this post. And the next post I'm going to do, I will speak about the solution, the other half of the book, called The Call of Life. And that'd be great to read also. Thanks so much for watching. We love you.